I think we tend to, as humans, want to reflect, want everything, like whenever we feel happiness, joy, peace, just all the good feelings, even the sad feelings, we always give credit to the outside. We never give credit to our internal world. We never give credit to our internal world for creating that circumstance. Like, without us taking a certain step, or without us being open to a certain step, or without us being able to receive a certain step ourselves, that situation and that circumstance would have never came into be, Without me being open and vulnerable, the circumstance of me being connected to another person even more would have never happened. And so I think like me personally, I feel bad when I give myself credit. But I'm learning, like, that's because of what society tells us, that everything comes from the outside, everything's projected from the outside. So your happiness comes from the outside, everything comes from the outside, but really it all comes from the inside, because all the things that make you happy are something that you've done, reflected. You've done something internally. You did something with yourself in order to project that thing happening to you. Like, you did something to create that circumstance. So when you give yourself the power to be like, I created that circumstance, there was help, there was guidance, there was support, you can say that, but I gave myself that. I was the powerhouse. I was the one who created the circumstance. Then you're able to be like, then you're able to like sit there with yourself and see all the things you can create even more of, or exist as, because when you see you are the power, you start to create more. And I think the fear underlies, at least with me, is that then that means there's more accountability, more responsibility, and you may feel like, okay, then that means I'm doing everything alone, or I'm in this energy alone. This is just not how I see it. My perspective, everybody's perspective is different, but how I see it is like, oh, that means that I'm doing it alone and that there's no guidance, there's no help. No, you can say that you took the initiative step, and the support came from the support that followed from you taking the initiative, from you taking the power, was whatever you want to say it. Higher self, God, the universe, then helped you, then did the rest of the pieces. You take the first step, the universe takes the rest of the pieces. Co-creator. I like that saying, co-creator, because it doesn't feel like you're doing it alone. You create by receiving or projecting or acting as or taking action in a certain step. And through that, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, creates with you, and it starts to create the circumstance that you're projecting out in whatever way that may be. So I think it's more of an energy of, so what is so important is I'm getting to the circumstances of building a relationship with yourself. In building a relationship with yourself, you start to learn, connect, and understand things in a more internal way. Because when you're more internally led, the decisions you're making are not coming from the external perspective. And I feel like our ego, our mind, our perspective, when it comes like to the external, and then our chatterbox in the internal, is just really the external. It's just the external in your mind. So it's like when certain thoughts come up, it's just the external projecting their energy onto you. Does that make sense? It's just the external projecting. That's why you build a relationship with yourself, because there's going to be certain things that try to disconnect you from what is really real and true to you and what actually resonates with you from your external, which comes into your internal, because you're opening you're opening yourself up to the external. So it's gonna come into your internal world. But the more you connect with your internal world, the more stronger your relationship with you is, the more harder it is to disconnect from that piece. It's like literally like your thread gets the more you build a relationship with yourself and reconnect to yourself, the stronger the string to the connection of yourself gets. Like, it gets stronger. It's harder to break. It's harder to disconnect. It's harder to get distracted from who you are, your goals, and everything, because of a relationship that is built from within. And that is built from however feels good and comfortable to you. That's why I feel like even me saying these words, I want you to take them in a way that feels good to you and resonates with you. Everything that I say doesn't have to be true in your mind. Some parts can be true, some parts can't be, Whatever feels good in your soul and your heart. What feels good in my soul and in my heart is that I'm co-creating with the universe. I'm co-creating with the universe itself. And I'm planting seeds in the universe that creates circumstances that bloom over time and with patience and with ease. I love slow things, and I think my body like it rejects slow things because the slow externally feels wrong, but I love things that build slowly. I do. I love slow burnt things. I love things that take time to marinate and understand. And there's falls, and then you return back to yourself and you get a better understanding and a better connection to whatever that thing is. I love when there's like falls, because it shows you how much you're in your power to return back to that. No matter what the circumstances is reflecting, it allows you to return back to that version of yourself that views and sees things from a higher perspective, which allows you to see how powerful you are. No matter the circumstance, your power is still here. Like, that's beautiful to me. And I love the slow burns because it allows you to gradually learn yourself. You don't want to rush learning yourself. You don't want to rush embracing yourself. You don't want to rush returning to yourself, reconnecting to yourself. Because then you don't really hear everything you want to hear and feel everything you want to feel. I feel like the present moment is slow. She's slow. She's a slow ass girl. And she's beautiful. I love her. And see, that's might be different for you. You may like faster paced things, but internally I realize that my body naturally wakes up slower. Like, I like to sit down and have my eyes closed and sit for a minute before I actually wake up. I like to put on some music, put on something slow, put on some slow, calming energy when I wake up. I like to start my day off very slow. I like to go to sleep very slow. I like to comprehend things. I am just slow. I love slow things. I love slowness. Ooh. I love when things take time, but I think the external told me things that need to take time. You might lose it, so then you feel like you gotta rush. That's external. Internal is telling me I love slow. And I'm getting that. I'm getting that oh, yes. I'm getting slowness reflected back to me. So that's only because I projected that I actually appreciate slowness. So that's why the universe is now creating slowness in my reality. Because I enabled it and I said that I love slowness. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the slowness. I wonder, is that it? Is that all? I love y'all so much. I'm so connected right now to like everything. Like, everything's because it's slow. I just want to be here with y'all in this moment because it's so beautiful. I just want to cherish this moment. The power isn't within you. It's you, baby. Nobody else. It is nobody else that holds the power like you do. Nobody holds it like you do. Nobody can ever hold the power like you do. And there will be distractions, but the more you return back to yourself, it's not about never falling into the distractions. It's just about returning back to yourself every single time you forget, and forgiving yourself every single time you forget. Because we hold resentment for ourselves for making that mistake, so we're like, we might as well not even try. No, you try. You keep going. You keep returning. You know how many mistakes I've made, and look at where we're at. And I'm probably gonna make more, and I'm gonna still return. I'm gonna return every single time, because I feel like I just get more love for myself. I'm so much, after the fact, I'm so much more kinder to myself. I have so much more respect for myself. I have a stronger relationship with myself, because I realized, we can get through anything. Ooh, 11 as I said that. We can get through anything. Right? So it's like, every single time I get disconnected, like, it's really just an opportunity to reconnect. Ooh, disconnection is really just an opportunity to reconnect. The disconnection is really just an opportunity to reconnect to self. Say I'm wrong. It's really just an opportunity to reconnect with yourself, learn more about yourself, and recognize what was making you disconnect. Recognizing yourself, not judging yourself, not fixing yourself, because that was where I was doing it wrong. Every time I would mess up, I would try to fix it. Instead of trying to fix it, bitch, just look, what's going on? What you feeling? What's going on with you, baby? What's going on? Then we talk, and we go from there. Like a fucking couple. Like I said, it's a relationship. It's literally a relationship. You build a relationship with yourself. People like, reconnect with yourself. Build a relationship with yourself. You know about relationships. In relationships, when someone fuck up, what y'all do? Y'all communicate. What does a healthy relationship do? When someone mess up, when someone misunderstands something, when someone's in their feelings and are not communicating that, what do? They eventually get to the point where they start to reconnect and understand, and they return back to loving each other. Maybe they were separate for a second because there was miscommunication, and then they decide, instead of going the separate ways and running away from each other, they speak their truths, they reconnect, and they return back to that energy. It's choosing each other every single time, choosing yourself that's the whole point of it. Choosing yourself. It's making mistakes, but learning to keep returning back to yourself. And as you do that, it gets easier, and it gets easier, and the bond gets stronger. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I know this because I've been put in circumstances where I always had something reconnect me back to myself. Every single time something always reconnects me back to myself, and it's getting easier. I'm gonna cry. It is getting easier to reconnect to me, and I'm starting to see things like come together that I did and I created. It's like you see your power in real time, and like actually claiming it as your power. I mean, I don't know how. I'm just really proud of myself, because I disconnected so many times, and I'm only getting stronger. I'm only getting stronger because I keep reconnecting to myself. I'm only getting stronger because I keep and keep reconnecting. That is what's making me stronger. If there's no disconnection, you can never build. Not saying that it should always be disconnection. No. What I'm saying is that if you're building something new and understanding something new and comprehending something new, there will be disconnection from it. But the more you return back to yourself and return to whatever you're trying to return back to, the stronger it gets. People think consistency comes from you never fucking up and you never like falling off the path. But consistency really, to me, for me, what it means to me is falling and returning. Returning every single time. Because if you never give yourself the chance to return, if you just give up right then and there for not creating or not doing it the first time, oh, I fucked up, so now I can't do it anymore. Which one sounds better? You saying, I fucked up, I can't do it anymore, I'm done, I'm over it? Or you saying, I'm gonna give this another try. I'm gonna try again. Oh, I fucked up, I'm gonna try again. And that relationship getting stronger. See, because I just got some insight. That's private insight. But that's tea. I see you. Strong information. Girl, I'm gonna do my hair. I'm trying to wonder what the fuck I'm gonna do with her. She's still tea. She tea. But let's see. Love y'all. Okay, but now on a real note, on a release note, I love y'all so much. I think I'm gonna do my hair. Maybe do some braids or something. I don't fucking know. But we're gonna do something to her, to my adorable baby. And I'll see y'all in the next thingy majigger, if I even post this, because I don't fucking know. Spirit been telling me like connect to yourself, be with yourself, but like then you put out energy that I want to show to tell other people so that they can get this understanding too. So I was like, what the fuck? What do you want me to do? Eat! Alright. Love y'all so much.